In 2011, of all the foster youth that we had in Riverside County, only 50% graduated from high school, and only 3% went to college. That was astounding to me and scary. A lot of our foster youth, they need stability, and they don't have stability.
They don't have any roots wherever they live. They are always moving from one home to another.
That includes a whole bunch of things, not just, oh, we're at a new placement, a new school. You're also having to deal with trying to adjust to that new caregiver, adjust to who's in the home. Is there other foster youth in the home? Do you get along with those foster youth?
They're in survival mode most of the time. To live in 20 different homes by the time they're 18, let's say, that's just incredible.
If you don't have stability, that's going to be a big challenge for you to be able to focus on algebra.
By the time they volunteer for Project Graduate, they're really far behind. And it seems impossible for a kid under those circumstances to graduate from high school, but they do.
In 2011, we stood in this very room that we're in, and we started talking about how we could best serve the community and how we can best serve the children that were dependents of Riverside County Juvenile Court. We came up with a program for youth who are at risk of failing high school. Project Graduate is a collaboration of the court, attorneys, and DPSS social workers, and they work together to assist foster care youth to graduate high school.
Getting the local legal community together with the juvenile courts to do whatever's necessary to get them to graduate.
The youth that are identified are usually youth that are struggling in school.
They have to be 16 years old. They have to have a GPA of under a 2.0.
Definitely not on track to graduate.
They have to volunteer, so they put their time and commitment in.
They are paired up with and teamed with an educational representative. Each ed rep is either an attorney or a paralegal.
We help them figure out or devise a plan for them to graduate with the help of Project Graduate.
They keep these youth on task with their goals. If it looks like the youth is struggling and having challenges and needing some help in certain courses or classes, they communicate with the teacher one-on-one.
We try to become not only a mentor, but a friend that they can come to.
In the eyes of a foster youth, an educational representative can take on various roles.
The youth really become attached and bonded to their educational rep, even away from education, just in life in general.
And then the courts hold educational hearings, and so they see how the children are doing.
The ed rep basically represents them in court in front of the judge. It's not a formal court setting though, but they'll go to court.
It's formal in the sense that I do have my robe on, so we are in the courtroom, I am on the bench. But it is an informal conversation with the youth and their educational advocate.
This is a very open, very friendly, a very positive hearing.
To discuss how they're doing in school, any challenges that they're having, any needs that they have.
Sometimes even a little more personal issues that may be going on. And we try to find help.
The fact that it's a judge, it's attorneys, it's the department. It helps the kid understand the seriousness of what the project is trying to accomplish. We really are focused on your education and wanting you to get to that goal of your high school diploma.
Growing up in East LA, growing up in La Puente, growing up in El Monte, I didn't have the same educational advantages in the high school that maybe someone in Pacific Palisades is growing up in. How did I get here? How did I get to UCLA? How did I get my education and get motivated to go to law school? I had one person. I had one person who believed in me. I had grandma who cared. She said, "Mija, you can do whatever you put your mind to." And I just needed that one person to really get me moving forward in my life. Kids, They just need one person to believe in them, who will go and talk for them, who will be there for them. That is so important to a kid who has gone through abuse, who has gone through a loss of family, a loss of school.
Having someone who's a little more permanent, and you can see it in their eyes, how happy they can become.
I haven't seen one that hasn't really bonded to their educational rep in one form or another. The foster care youth look up to them and feel like this person's here not because someone's paying them, but because they care about me.
There's not a lot of that kind of support typically in a foster youth's life.
One of the most impactful things that I have ever seen was a brother who was in foster care, and an educational rep took him in, really worked with him, helped him graduate from high school, and he went off to the military. When he was done, he told the educational rep, "How about my brother? Can you help my brother?" And the educational representative said, "Of course I will," and took on the brother and assisted the brother getting through school. We have a luncheon to celebrate when they graduate from high school, and there was tears running down their face saying, you know, I'm really thankful for this program, and I'm thankful for my educational representative, because I'm telling you, I wouldn't have graduated from high school without him.
This program empowers our foster youth. I believe that they truly have this sense of worth and confidence to go out in life and really take on the world.
The foster youth that complete the program and graduate, I hope they take a second to actually realize how special it is and what they were able to accomplish.
I've been doing this now for more than 10 years. The reason why I keep coming back is just the rewards. When something happens during your time, you have this young person and they change, they become alive, and all of a sudden the light goes on and they said, okay, you know what, I know what I need to do. And you see that change, you know, and then you realize, okay, you know, this young person is not, he's not or she's not lost. They're gonna move on.